Only one team will be taking home the Lombardi Trophy. And while on paper you would assume one team's more likely than another, anything can happen in today's NFL.
Do you think that the Patriots team will contend for a Super Bowl this year?
I do.
Roughly 1/3 of NFL teams can be considered legitimate Super Bowl contenders. But in the sporting world, anything is possible. We've seen plenty of epic underdog stories after all. Calling all 32 NFL fan bases, we're here to provide you with some optimism. Here is one bold reason why your favorite team will win Super Bowl 56. Arizona Cardinals. Finally, a defense. Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins cannot do it all in the brutal NFC West. Hey, fortunately, the Cardinals have built what looks to be a potential top 10 defense. Rookie linebackers Zaven Collins and free agent pickups J.J. Watt and Marcus Hunt bolster the front seven alongside Chandler Jones, while star safety Budda Baker and newcomer Malcolm Butler hold things down in the secondary. If the pieces come together, the Cardinals will have a championship-caliber defense to complement their high-powered offense. Atlanta Falcons. Good luck stopping their offense. Maybe if the Falcons can piece together one of the greatest offensive juggernauts in history, it'll propel them to a Super Bowl. Matt Ryan is still playing at a high level. Calvin Ridley is a rising superstar. Russell Gage is ready for that wide receiver 2 role. Rookie Kyle Pitts is the best tight end prospect since, I don't know, maybe ever. The new lead back Mike Davis is a capable 1,000-yard rusher. Baltimore Ravens. The playoff monkey is off their backs. Lamar Jackson knew it weighed on him. The inability to win a playoff game. Well, the Ravens took care of business in the wildcard round against the Tennessee Titans last year. That monkey is off Lamar's back. Now that the mental hurdle is out of the way, this deep, well-balanced Baltimore team should have the confidence to go on a deep run to the Super Bowl. Buffalo Bills, it's their time. The Bills are the next best team in the AFC behind the Chiefs. But here's the thing, KC can't win it every year, and Josh Allen, coming off another MVP caliber season, can still get better from here. This is the deepest roster the Bills have had since the Jim Kelly, Thurman Thomas, Andre Reed days. Why can't the Bills finally go all the way? Carolina Panthers, Sam Darnold's breakout. This is Carolina's only realistic hope at a Super Bowl season. Can Sam Darnold break out in Carolina following a dismal 3-year tenure with the New York Jets? The pieces are there. Matt Rule and Joe Brady are two crafty offensive minds. Christian McCaffrey, DJ Moore, Terrace Marshall Jr., and Robbie Anderson round out a stacked group of weapons. If Darnold can take off in year 4, hey, Carolina could surprise us all. Chicago Bears. Finally, a quarterback. Justin Fields looks like the real deal. Now it's on the Bears coaching staff to smarten up and hand over the reins to the 11th overall pick. Once that's done, the possibilities are endless for these monsters of the Midway. All the other pieces are in place. The only thing missing for the Bears all these years was a quarterback. And, well, they finally have one. Now they just gotta take the wrapping paper off and use them. The Cincinnati Bengals. Wideouts galore. Tyler Boyd is a 2-time 1,000-yard receiver. T. Higgins caught 67 passes for 908 yards and 6 touchdowns in his rookie year. And yet, it's actually Jamar Chase, the number 5 selection of 2021, who could be Joe Burrow's go-to guy. The Bengals are still rebuilding, sure. But if Burrow maximizes the talent of his 3-headed monster at receiver, maybe Cincy will outscore all of its problems en route to a Super Bowl. Cleveland Browns. Old school football. The Browns are carried by their rush-heavy offense and a gritty physical defense led by Myles Garrett, Denzel Ward, and newcomers Jadeveon Clowney, Troy Hill, John Johnson III, and rookie Greg Newsome II. These guys can run the ball down your throats and they can punch you in the mouth. If the Browns stick to their old-school football ways, they can wear down any opponent. And maybe this leads them to the promised land. Dallas Cowboys, Dak is back. We saw how bad the Cowboys are without Dak Prescott. Thankfully, number 4 is back after missing the final 11 games last season following a brutal ankle injury. The Cowboys have a star-studded roster around Dak, but as we learned last year, this team's Super Bowl hopes live or die on Dak Prescott's health. If he stays on the field, he gives Big D a chance. Denver Broncos. Defense wins championships. The 2015 Broncos won a Super Bowl with a horrific O-line and a washed-up Peyton Manning, thanks to their Von Miller-led defense. Well, Vic Fangio's unit has the makings to be just as good, if not better, than the 2015 group. Kyle Fuller, Ronald Darby, Bryce Callahan, Patrick Surtain II, Kareem Jackson, and Justin Simmons round out perhaps the NFL's best secondary. Miller and Bradley Chubb could be the NFL's top pass rushing duo in 2021. Maybe this defense propels the Broncos to the Super Bowl, despite their concerns at quarterback. Detroit Lions. Do you believe in miracles? Remember when Leicester City won the EPL title in 2015-2016, or the 1980 Miracle on Ice, or when the Giants upset the undefeated Patriots in Super Bowl 42? Folks, miracles happen in sports. Maybe this year we'll see another miracle as the rebuilding Lions winning their first ever Super Bowl. Green Bay Packers, A-Rod's last dance. 2021 could very well be Aaron Rodgers' final season in Green Bay. If so, why shouldn't they end it on a high note together, like Michael Jordan did with the Chicago Bulls in 1998? Maybe Green Bay will get to celebrate its own last dance with a title. Wouldn't that be something? Houston Texans. Bill O'Brien is gone. Hey, we're trying to find something to be positive about. O'Brien isn't here to trade away star players for minimal returns or to overpay for barely above average guys. David Culley is better suited for the head coaching role. Ditto for Nick Caserio as the GM. With O'Brien no longer around to ruin the Texans, maybe they win a Super Bowl. Hey, crazier things have happened. Or not. Indianapolis Colts winning in the trenches. It's no secret that the Colts have one of the league's best defensive lines, led by Quentin Nelson and Braden Smith. And suddenly, it's looking like their front seven on defense could be just as dominant, as Darius Leonard and DeForest Buckner receive some support in the form of Kwity Paye, the Colts' 2021 first-round selection. This pass rush is downright scary and could totally catapult the Colts to a Super Bowl. Jacksonville Jaguars, Urban Meyer magic. Meyer is one of the all-time greatest coaches in college football history. The man was a pure winner at the NCAA level, with 3 national championships. Maybe, just maybe, he works his magic and quickly gets the most out of this young, rebuilding Jacksonville team. His coaching style does seem to resonate with the younger guys. Kansas City Chiefs, because why not? The Chiefs have the game's best quarterback, the best offense, and the second best head coach in the league. Oh, and they also have the makings of a top 10 defense, along with arguably the best wide receiver and tight end in the NFL right now. Their biggest hole was the offensive line last season, but they fixed that too. And now it may also be among the league's best. Really, there's no reason these Chiefs shouldn't win another Super Bowl this year. Las Vegas Raiders. Vegas, baby. This is the Raiders' second season in Vegas, but it'll be their first with fans inside the Allegiant Stadium. We saw the NHL's Golden Knights reach the Stanley Cup final in their inaugural year, thanks to the incredible crowd support they received. Maybe the good folks in Sin City can fuel this mediocre Raiders team to a Super Bowl victory. Los Angeles Chargers. Justin Herbert. His rookie year was no fluke. Herbert is gonna be a superstar if he isn't already. If you thought last year was impressive, the former Oregon Duck should be even better in his sophomore season. The O-line improved drastically with the signing of All-Pro center Corey Linsley and the draft selection of Rashawn Slater. And he'll get a healthy Austin Eckler back as well. Some may think it's still too early, but don't be surprised if Justin Herbert is ready to carry this team to the promised land. Los Angeles Rams, Matthew Stafford greater than Jared Goff. The Rams nearly won a Super Bowl with Jared Goff, who's slightly above average. Well, Matthew Stafford is an upgrade, and he could easily reach MVP status in Sean McVay's offense. Many believed the only thing this team was lacking was an elite quarterback. Now, they've got one. Guess all that's left is for them to go out and win a Super Bowl. Miami Dolphins, Tua time. Tua Tagovailoa had an up-and-down rookie year, and yet Miami only missed out on the postseason by 1 game. Well, the second-year QB is in line for a breakout campaign. Devontae Parker, free agent pickup Will Fuller V, and rookie Jalen Waddle round out a scary good receiving trio. If Tua makes the most of this, Miami will have an explosive offense to complement their stingy defense. That's a recipe for a championship, folks. And Minnesota Vikings, welcome back, defense. Danielle Hunter missed all of last season. Eric Kendricks missed 5 games, and Anthony Barr only played 2 contests. Well, all 3 Pro Bowlers are back in the fold. And hey, many even brought back old friend Everson Griffin. Free agent pickups Patrick Peterson and Xavier Woods will also help a secondary that struggled mightily last season. Defense is the identity of any Mike Zimmer coach team. If this group regains its old form, they won't be an easy out. New England Patriots? Bill Belichick. Sure, Tom Brady is gone, but Bill Belichick is the best coach of all time. This man can totally lead this team to another Super Bowl title. He's only done it 6 times after all. New Orleans Saints, the defense still has it. The Saints offense won't be as prolific in 2021 without Drew Brees, Jared Cook, or Emmanuel Sanders. Not to mention that Michael Thomas will miss some time. But Dennis Allen's defense will give this team every chance to win in 2021. The Saints finished 5th in scoring defense, 4th in total D, and they were tied for 3rd in takeaways. Oh, and they put up 45 sacks. Cameron Jordan, Demario Davis, Marshawn Lattimore, and Marcus Williams will keep this defense afloat, and maybe even guide this team to a Super Bowl. Defense wins championships after all. New York Giants, Daniel Jones can only get better. Jones cannot get worse in 2021. Not possible. He had 10 picks and 11 fumbles last season, with a very lackluster supporting cast. Well, Kenny Golladay, Kyle Rudolph, Kadarius Toney, and a healthy Saquon Barkley are here to the rescue. With a plethora of playmakers around him, not to mention Nate Solder's return, Jones can only improve. The Giants, with an elite defense, just need Jones to be average to have a chance. New York Jets, competent coaching. The Jets have a promising future with Robert Saleh. He's a nice change from Big Mouth Rex Ryan and the unqualified Adam Gase, that's for sure. The Jets realistically won't contend for at least a couple more years, but a coach like Saleh at least gives Gotham some hope. Philadelphia Eagles, the NFC least path. All 4 teams have a shot at winning the NFC least. Pardon us, the NFC East. Who knows? It could take the Eagles only 7 or 8 wins to claim it. Sneak into the postseason and anything can happen. Philly would get a home game in the wildcard round. Win that, and you're just 3 more W's away from the Super Bowl. Pittsburgh Steelers, the defense. Ben Roethlisberger may be past his prime, but Pittsburgh's defense is more than capable of leading them to Lombardi Trophy number 7. They led the league with 56 sacks a year ago and finished 3rd in both total defense and scoring defense. Only Miami forced more turnovers than Pittsburgh's 27. All the offense has to be is slightly average for Pittsburgh to compete. The defense will do the heavy lifting. Heck, it wouldn't be the first time the Steelers won a Super Bowl thanks to their D. The San Francisco 49ers. Better health luck. The 49ers had awful injury luck last season. Nick Bosa, Jimmy Garoppolo, Richard Sherman, Raheem Mostert, George Kittle, and Brandon Ayuk all missed significant time. No way the 49ers get hit that hard with injuries again. Last time the 49ers were healthy, they played in a Super Bowl. With better health, they are an NFC heavyweight with the pieces in place to win it all. Simple as that. Seattle Seahawks, potent passing game. The defense isn't going to carry them. That much we know. It's on Russell Wilson and the stud receiving duo of DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett to carry Seattle to the Super Bowl. And believe me, they can definitely do it, especially in today's NFL where high-powered aerial attacks seem to dominate more often than not. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, lucky number 22. The defending champion always has a chance. Duh. But these Bucs have an even better shot at repeating than most other defending champs. Why? Well, the answer's simple. They're bringing back all 22 starters from the team that dominated the Kansas City Chiefs in last year's Super Bowl. What more could you ask for? Tennessee Titans, 4-headed monster on offense. Ryan Tannehill is a borderline top 10 QB now in Tennessee. Derrick Henry, the back-to-back rushing champion, is the NFL's best running back. Julio Jones is a Hall of Famer and can still play at a high level. And A.J. Brown is a rising superstar at receiver whom many are considering to be the next Julio Jones. See where we're going with this? Good luck stopping this four-headed monster on offense. Washington football team, fearsome front seven. Washington won the NFC East and nearly defeated the Super Bowl champions in the wildcard round. It was mostly thanks to their dominant front seven led by Chase Young, Montez Sweat, and Jonathan Allen. Matthew Ioannidis is back after missing all but 3 games a year ago, and Jamin Davis, the team's first-round pick, only adds more depth and versatility to this unit. On paper, this is the best front seven in football, and sometimes all you need is a championship-level defense to win. If this young group could almost defeat Tom Brady in the playoffs with a 4th-string QB, imagine the possibilities in 2021. But who do you think will win Super Bowl 56? Join us in the comment section below. If you like this video and learned a thing or two, clicking the like button helps out a ton. And hey, we appreciate it. If this is your first time coming around to TPS though, subscribing is a great idea because we put out videos like this every single day. But as always, thanks for watching and we'll see you guys next time.